Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to In Other Waters, where, when we last left off, we had uncovered the secret of the something or other corporation, I'm blanking on the name, where they'd been down on this planet and they'd seemingly discovered alien life but hadn't told anyone about it because, well, presumably they wanted to just use this place for resources and not tell anybody about alien life because they're dicks. Because corporations are always dicks these days. Now, if you're wondering why I'm on the pause menu, it's because you may remember at the very end of the last session, we had to sort of stop in the middle of this segment where I was constantly losing oxygen. Not great. And it was getting a little tense because I was running quite low on the stuff. But here's interesting. If I click resume, yeah, it's all come back. I'm just gonna pause again for a second. For reasons I don't understand, leaving the game and coming back in has completely refilled my power and oxygen supply. I don't know if that's a bug or an intended feature. I don't know if it's just an error or some kind of glitch that just happened to kick in. All I know is when I left, which was like right after I finished the stream because I didn't want to leave the oxygen, lowering down, everything was where I left it. And when I logged in today, it looked like it did now. So the two possibilities are it's a glitch or it's just like an oversight on the developer's part. I'm not exactly going to say no to this because honestly, it means I'm probably going to make it through this bit now. So, yeah, we're going to keep going into the areas that we haven't been in yet. Let's go this way, I guess. Off we go. Okay. There it is. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, so corporation here on the planet doing bad things. Come on. Decrypting. The artificers, that's the name for the alien life form. With them we could rewrite life as we wish. We could rewrite it to endure, Lucas, surpass us. So, yeah. It would seem people had high hopes for this stuff. But there is this direct implication that it's sentient in some way. I think. Because there's no other real reason why they wouldn't. What we got? Take the surgery, stop arguing. Without you, this project is dead anyway. Oki needs to survive. Oki? Alright, let's go. My little Minay, I'm sorry leaving you all alone. Don't understand how is it possible. Sing for your mother, it's so quiet here. It's her, it's Minay's mother. Oh. This is why Minay came here. She was looking for a mother. She's been here a long time, decades. Has Minay been looking for all this time? God, Minay, why didn't you say something, anything? I can't. Give me a minute. Okay. So that's why Minay came here then. Okay. Minay came here because she presumably finally uncovered where her mother was. In the same similar cases that were mounted on the suit. Same casing that houses you. Akari was building it from artificers, building it with machines in this arcology. She was building you. This is you, one of you at least, a draft, an early version, a prototype. Akari is your mother, your creator? Did you know this? Did you know about any of this? No. Then you forgot? You malfunctioned? God, I can't think. We need to go. I don't want to be here anymore, please. Okay. Well, we still got a few more places we need to explore yet, so, Oh, that's the way out, is it? Ah, well, in that case, we're going to have to go back, because Oh. Oh, no, that's fine there, is it? Okay, fair enough. Okay, so yeah, we accidentally went the right way rather than the other way, because I didn't know which way I was going, so... So I'm trying to remember whereabouts it is. Because I am running... Yeah, because I want to keep those because I need to scan them. I think it was down here somewhere. Come on, go, 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 go. I mean, hey, if things go really, really badly, I can always just quit to the main menu. I will try to not do that. As I said, this time it happened because I genuinely didn't know that it did that. Like, I was so surprised when I came into here and it was all like, oh, everything's full. That's surprising. Because I wasn't 100% sure where it would even drop me off. I did sort of half suspect maybe it'll drop me off at my base, but apparently not. Alright, so this is the only other place we haven't been to yet. Oh, down? Oh, but was that there before? I don't remember that being there before. Well, okay then. So I guess we've explored everything we needed to do here. Okay, that being the case, let's just get the hell out of here. Because we can get back into the oxygen-rich zone. It won't refill my oxygen, but it'll stop it from lowering at least. I don't know how much more of this game there is left, but I don't think there's much because the list of alien creatures that I've been slowly developing is currently at about 90%. Which very much implies, hey, you've been, you know, busy. And you've been everywhere you need to go. Alright, so this should get me out of here. We'll go back up this way. It's weird, did I just go right past that before? I must have done. Or maybe it's only available, you can only go down from there the first time, you can't go up. Or maybe I just went right past it and didn't realize. It's entirely possible. So yeah, Mine's mother was building this place. Or was building something in this place. And that appears to be the suit I'm wearing, which, as I said, I'm pretty sure has the alien mind technology in it. There we go. Wait, I can go up and down there? Hold up. I can go up and down? Can I go down? Oh, I can go down. Why can I go down? Where can I go down? Further down still. Okay. We're out. I don't know what to say. We're still in range of the ROV on the slopes. Call for pickup. Let's go home. Okay, call for pickup then. Interesting. Oh dear. You're back. I'm down in medical. I disabled the quarantine. It's beautiful in here. Oki? Is that your name? I don't know. No? I know how you feel. The past doesn't define us. Listen, I don't know what you're thinking right now, but I wanted to say I trust you. I don't know what you knew about the arcology, about Baikal's history on the planet, even your own history. But I do know that you helped me, you protected me, you guided me. I owe you for that, no matter where you came from. You didn't choose to be created, like any of us, but this place is your home. You're made from pieces of this ocean, from pieces of its past, at least. I'm learning not to be afraid of the past. I'm not afraid of her either. Of Minay, if that's her name now. I think she must have found something among those skeletons in the bloom. Something truly alien. It changed her. Continues to change her. But perhaps that's what's needed. Change. I found something I think you need to hear. I've been going through the arcology data, and it wasn't the only facility on this planet. There were 2 other sites. 2 other Baikal facilities. We need to find them. I think I know where they are. Baikal was up to something on this planet. Something bigger than just AI research. I don't want to look away. I want to see what Baikal did here with my own eyes. I've marked the site's coordinates on the dive map. We should be able to cut our way in. This isn't just about Minay anymore. It's about Baikal. It's about what happened here. It's about your history and the weight it carries. I'm ready whenever you are. I know you've been reading these. The access logs show someone has been in the file system of my terminal, and, well, by process of elimination, it has to be you. I don't mind. In fact, I suppose I've been writing these entries for an imagined audience anyway. Confessions, or maybe just a need to talk. We make a strange trio now. Me, a depressed xenobiologist who can't keep their mouth shut. You, an AI built from the remains of a sentient species, and your sister, Minay, who is now more plant than human. But as far as I can tell, we're the only ones on this planet that have any chance of finding out what's going on around here. I think I'm starting to understand why Minay called me here. It was because she trusted me not to give up, not to let this go. Let's not disappoint her. Hey. And that's that done. Excellent. Excellent indeed. Right. Slow Mason, huh? So I think... I mean, it said I got like 91... I think it was like 90 or 91%. I forget exactly which. But I think I've got most of these. So it's probably either a creature I haven't encountered yet. I think there was that one thing that I haven't got, wasn't there? In the sense that there was a thing I hadn't found. I'm just going through these real quick. So I'm pretty sure I know where I've got to go, those 2 facilities, because it was like, I tried to go to them before, and the guy was all like, no, I don't want to go here yet. I was like, okay, you're blocking me off because of plot. Happens all the time. It's a pretty flimsy way to do it. You know, that just the character just will not go to the place. But it is what it is. It's a way to do it, at least. It's better if it's just that you can't do it because of gameplay, rather than doing it because your character just doesn't want to. Because then it feels like, you know, separate from your decision. It's not your decision to do it. And it should always be the player's decision to do something in a video game. Ah, yeah, that's the one. Which I'm pretty sure I know where that is. Okay, so... there and there. Yeah, that's more or less where I expected it to be. Okay. So I guess the question is, which one do we go to first? Let's go to the bloom. Yes. Because why not? I don't think it matters. Presumably. Let's get a few samples before I head off. Just a couple should do it. That'll help me out here. Presumably. Alright, let's go. Top up my oxygen while I'm on my way. Pretty sure I know roughly where I'm going. We want to mostly stick to the right side as much as we can. Because we have been down in this cave before. Believe it or not. We just couldn't do anything back then. There we go. Okay, now we cut through here. Boom. All right. Oh, no oxygen here too. Oh, I was gonna say there didn't seem to be a thing there. It just had the eye, and I was like, what? Look, that tank. It's filled with microbial growth. What is this place? Be careful. The water will be just as toxic as it is in above the bloom. Right. Right. So these are presumably, yeah. Okay, they're places where I can go up and down. Let's stick with exploring this level first, shall we? Ah, there is no other place. Really? You surprised me. Okay, well, let's go down into this one. think I gotta get to that. Alright, what you got? Just arrived from Site 1. Send him through. Konstantin has full clearance. Hang on a tick. This is no lab, this is an industrial facility. These containers must have carried some vital resource for its operation. Fuel, perhaps. Fuel that it would seem the microbes really liked. Hang on, let's just... how much is this gonna sting? About the same as you'd expect. Let me just really need to double check this real quick. Make sure there's nothing else. No, we're fine. Okay, get me out, there we go. Oh, wait, what? Isn't there... Huh. So what is... Or is it... Hang on a tick. So we can go up here, but we couldn't go anywhere else in that because there's no... Okay. So I'm just working out the route through this because I think I've probably got to go down here. Okay. Right. So yeah, I gotta go down this way, I think. Yeah, look, I can definitely go down here. Well, that's a bit annoying. If I'd have noticed that in the first place, I wouldn't have... Was that a... It was. These pipes, those tanks, this facilities are putting huge volumes of something into the planet's atmosphere. This has to have been a geoengineering project, a way of changing Gliese 667 cc's. But looking at this place, it suffered a total collapse. What went wrong? Maintenance on the south wall is continuing, sending a massive pressure spike here. Control? I think the planet fought back, didn't it? That's what happened. That's what we're seeing. Oh, sampling? Really? Ooh. That might come in handy. I don't like how red this all is. Okay. Control, I'm slicing it before it cascades. Clear the reactor chamber, the bacterial outflow is about to hit. About to hit what, huh? Okay. So yeah, I think the planet fought back. These things have probably got like a hive mind or something. Looks like we can go up here too. Yes, sir. Atmospheric density is increasing ahead of schedule. Please inform the board. They will be pleased. Here, this is where they once controlled this place. They were changing this planet, manipulating it. These vast tanks of engineering microbes were their tool. Algae changed the atmosphere of Earth billions of years ago. These creatures were meant to do the same, but by accident or sabotage, this containment was breached. These idiots, they could have killed every last species on this planet, eaten up in a global bloom. Somehow the reef survived, somehow the stalks held on, tried to revert our mistake. Humans don't deserve this planet, we didn't deserve to find life. I've seen enough. Scan what's left and I'll take a look back at base. Let's find a way out of here. Oh no, oh god, the tank is breached. The artificers, I didn't mean... Constantine, what are you? Step away from the console. I'm sorry. Doing the artificers a favor. Despite all their abilities, they couldn't manifest this kind of planetary change. Doing them a favor? What, by completely altering the biosphere in which they were supposed to live? Unless they weren't. Another one. Well, we're back into yellow and blue. It's a good combination of colors. Though it feels weird to look at after. Where are we going to end up? Ooh. So hang on a tick. Because I didn't find that specimen I was looking for. There were no specimen points. I know, I looked. Back online? Good. We're working the data we extracted from the facility. What they did there, it's terrible. They could have wiped out life on this planet. But Carl should have known better than to mess with the entire planet's ecosystem. The failure of the facility was catastrophic. The bloom dominated half of the planet. As far as I can tell, it wiped out the artificers. Think about those skeletons in the bloom. The rest of the planet's ecosystem reacted somehow, resisted, pushed the bloom back. I don't understand how life could have adapted to the changing conditions so quickly, though. It's as if they evolved to meet the challenge of the bloom in mere decades. Impossible. Let's keep looking. There's another facility to investigate out east. There has to be more to this. Well, maybe, but... because... this. Like, I thought that was in the thing. So it must have been in there and I must have gone right past it. Damn it. I've got to go back. Okay. Where did it drop me off anyway? I think it dropped me off here. At the edge of the bloom. So yeah, I came out that way. Alright, let's try again. Let's see if we can actually find the damn thing this time. I must have just missed it. It must have been there and I didn't clock it or something. I don't know. At least we know where the hell we're going. I do kind of wish you could automatically go through these lines rather than having to adjust every 5 seconds. But it is what it is. Or maybe I wish there were a few more warp points rather than having to do this every 5 seconds. Because, I mean, the line specifically said, or the description of where it was, is if we could get underneath this, which is obviously what the thing is. Nice. Okay, now keep a bleeding eye out for it this time. It's got to be in here somewhere. Yeah, that is where it came out. Alright, so it's not there. We read that, didn't we? Yeah, read all of that. Okay. It's in here somewhere. I just don't know where. Oh, is that it? No, I collected these, didn't I? Yeah, these were the bloom bubbles. Unless it's saying I've already got them and I just need to scan them? No, that can't be right. It's gotta be in here somewhere. Not a thing. That is very strange. Alright, two possibilities on this front. Either A, I'm assuming I can't. No, I didn't think so. So yeah, we will need to keep an eye on that. Either A, it's something like right on the edge of my ability to see and I'm just missing it. Possible. No, maybe I can do something to it, or... Nope. I'm checking everywhere I can. Ooh. I I don't know where it is. I literally haven't a clue. It should be in here somewhere, but it just doesn't seem to be. Definitely the bloom froth is what I'm looking for. But the item just doesn't seem to be anywhere, even though it's clearly supposed to be here. That's very strange. Okay, well, we'll head back out the way I came in just to double check, but I don't think I'm gonna find it, unfortunately. I don't know, maybe there's like a trick you gotta do to bring it out or something. Wait, hang on. Oh, hello. Yes, okay, this could be the thing I'm looking for. This could be it. What we got? Lamp's old growth is where the bloom began. No native microbes, lab grown, built to convert light into power and oxygen. Vast microbial fuel cell designed to thicken the atmosphere of this planet, no doubt. Bingo, found ya. Okay, get the fudge out of here. Go, 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 go. Okay, what have I got that can do me? Do it. Found it. I didn't clock that you could go down there. That was on me. That was me being an idiot. Alright, let's get out of here before something else happens. Should go back to yellow, and I'm hoping... at some point... can request a link and get the hell out of here. Nice. Found it. Yeah, I didn't think... oh, I can go down here too. That's me. I was being stupid. Got it in the end though. Yay. Alright, so it's you. And you can go over there as well. Go to the lab. Go to here. Hooray! Is that everything? It might well be, you know. Preserving these samples as evidence for their crimes. Well, that would be nice, but they'll probably still get away with it. Okay, so that's that. Now we gotta go over to the Eastern Reef. Yes, please. Alright. Don't know how much more of this game there is left, because I'm pretty sure I'm more or less done with the taxonomy thing. Well, unless another creature shows up, I think I am, but I guess we'll see. I'm curious, did these things have oxygen? Oh, they had a bit. It might do to have a bit of spare. Alright, so we need to go up. Alright, so this puts me back, so just off the map. Alright, here we go. What are we gonna find in here? Ooh, there is a new thing. Floating colony. Well, I don't know which way I'm going, so let's just go. Floating colony. Ah, so I haven't quite finished scanning all of that one yet, then have I? Okay. There it is, the Rattus colony. Alright, so that must be the one I was missing then, I guess. Fair enough. Artificers are gardeners, not colonizers. They rewrite genetic code to develop mutalism to foster life. That's absurd, Kevin. They're no different to us, adapting their environment so they may survive. No, they are not us. I've already got a bunch of those. Don't need any more. Right. Sam, he wants to free them. What do the artificers want, Hannah? Has anyone asked them? Constantine is too arrogant. Just because he discovered the artificer doesn't mean he can decide their fate. We can't let this continue. We never intended this. That thing they're building, I know. That's the two I need in order to fill out that one. I'm assuming that's going to be it, you know, in terms of everything. And this presumably leads me back to where I started. Yeah, okay. So we've got to get into this section. So, someone decided that he wanted to control the future of this intelligent species. Some people argued, and it all went horribly wrong. This looks like a biologist's lab. It must have been first exploratory base on the planet. They discovered the artificers. They started all of this. These were scientists like me, employed by Bakal to study this place. How did it end like this? The minds they were building in the archaeology, the genetic research they were doing here. They were all walking towards something bigger than just one lab. How could they have let this happen, these biologists? Our first contact just turned into a resource grab. Scan everything you can and then let's leave this place. I'll review everything back at the base. Long before the colony eats this place away once and for all. Konstantin has already left for Site 2. If this facility fails and Site 3 is breached, the oceanic mine can be stopped. Oceanic mind? If the facility fails and Site 3 is breached, the oceanic mine can be stopped. That's an interesting phrase. Online again? Good. I've got a lot to talk about. I've been digging through what we discovered at the facility. I was right to assume the facility was the first base on the planet, the start of all this. The lead biologist, Konstantin Hess, found the artificers here more than 30 years ago. But what's truly incredible is what he discovered they could do. Genetic reprogramming, rewriting RNA and DNA, both in themselves and their local environment. Something Earth cephalopods could rewrite. Some Earth cephalopods could rewrite their RNA, but nothing on this scale or detail. The artificers tended to this world, nudging its life into new arrangements. Not only that, but their exoskeletons, they were quantum computers. Silicon wafers of incredible complexity and purity, able to simulate the outcomes of their genetic rewriting. The artificers were housed in natural machines, ones that evolved here over millions of years. Their complexity far outstrips our own. We could have learned so much from them. But Baikal wanted the artificers' abilities for themselves. And based on what we found at Site 2, we know how this ended. Total collapse. Vast microbial fuel cell leaking into the ocean, eating everything away. The artificers gone, their genetic abilities used in death to save this planet's life. They died for this planet, and you're all that survived them. Well, perhaps not all. I keep seeing this name, I keep seeing the same thing mentioned in the data, the same term appearing in fragments. The oceanic mind. As far as Baikal were concerned, you were just the beginning, the first mind. The artificers were the key, inscrutable creatures with a quiet power, able to simulate, predict, and then able to change. They could rewrite life itself. For Baikal, the opportunity this provided was clear. While the artificers were like gardeners, caretakers of this world, Baikal imagined something else. An oceanic mind, providing total control of the ecosystem, enabled to enact their will. That's what they were building when the colony collapsed. And it's still out there. In the deep, powered by the heat of hydrothermal vents, the oceanic mind sleeps. I want to see it for myself. We have to know how this all ended. I marked the approximate position on the map, way out to the north, deep in the abyss. Let me know when you're ready to see this through. I was born on Earth, born in the city of Ponta del Delgada, out in the Atlantic, among the turquoise waters and green slopes of the Azores. My father was studying the dying waters, chasing the last known pod of sperm whales to record a final fading image of their impossible spatial language before it was lost forever. My mother was a journalist writing a book on citizen scientists that never found a publisher. We lived there and all along the Atlantic coast of Europe for almost a decade before life became impossible, the storms tearing into the tidal walls, flooding city after city, clothes twisted in foaming waters. We joined the latest waves of refugees, found themselves beside the Thames, resettled in London. From that privileged viewpoint, I watched our oceans die, then my parents too. At some point, once I'd left that sad grey planet behind on a string of Baikal contracts, I forgot that turquoise water ever existed. You were born here. Maybe here things can be different. Well, maybe. So I believe that's probably it. I think the only way I could probably... I don't know, is there a percentage on... Doesn't seem to be. So he's down in observation, apparently. Ooh. Generator's still working away. Christ, he knows what's happened to her. Okay. So. Ooh. Alright. Hey, that's where I came out. Yeah, I went down in here. Base is underground there. I came out there, didn't I? Deep vents. Okay, well, this seems like a decent place to take a quick break. It's only about a minute before 4 o'clock, so a good a time as any. And then we'll see what's going on. I'm assuming this is like heading towards the end of the game now. There's only one area left, I'm assuming here, unless there's like a twist at the end of it or something. Possible. We'll see what happens. So, back in a minute, guys. And we're back. Okay, then. Well, I don't think there's anything else for me to do. There's nothing saying, hey, you need to come here and look at this thing. Game's pretty good like that, actually. I quite like that. So, yes. Deep vents. Let's see what it is. We're almost at the hydrothermal vents. 3 kilometers down. This has been close to the suit's range. I can hear the plates creaking. Somehow we're maintaining 1 atmosphere of pressure inside the hard suit. If we make it back up, we'll be setting a strong first record for deep dives on Khaleesi 667cc. There's almost nothing in the water column here. No life to speak of. But the oceanic mine should be somewhere ahead. This is our target. Whatever monster Baikal left us. I'm ready. Let's find it. There might be some life down here. I haven't yet seen, that being said. Maybe. Not enough oxygen here to use the rebreather, so I'm on reserves. Survey data we pulled shows events running north of here along the ridge. Keep moving, we haven't got long. Yep, I'm going as fast as I can. I didn't think to bring any items with me, so that's fun. Incredible, look at these things. I remember reading about the discovery of hydrothermal vents on Earth centuries ago. Oh, 2 directions. was whole ecosystems we never knew were there, totally independent of the sun's light. Yep. Imagined to be models of alien ecosystems, life in its most extreme forms. Until this planet proves to be false. To all of humanity, the universe was dead. Stand back out for keeping this place from us, for keeping humanity in the dark. You know what? I think I'm going to go around the volcanic vent. I have no idea what to expect from this place. The artificial mine Akari was building down here. What was the goal? Mikhail hoping to control this whole ecosystem? Probably, knowing them. The barren vent, this place has been wiped clean. Something's wrong here. What did they do? I don't know, but I see some sort of shape here. Something circular. Oh god, look at these creatures. I can't see them, you can. The bodies looks like progressive ossification. Muscles become bone. The mutations are extreme, like cancerous growths. There's no structure to their anatomy. The mind, is this what it made? These senseless monstrosities? The mind is huge. But it's silent. It's been silent for decades. This is no cradle of life. It's a grave. Did they fail? Is this all that's left? A broken mind lying in a bed of corpses? They had no idea what they were doing. The arrogance of all of this. Whole ecosystem boiled down to nothing. The artificers lost to us. These are Bakal's crimes. Akari's crimes. What a waste. Is there nothing left? We should look inside. Oh, down. Wasn't expecting to go down any further. Down still. Down again. Down again. Artificer. Creature. Small but ornate geodesic exoskeleton lies in the silt. Inside, the artificer shifts and reforms with a rhythmic consistency. Is it alive? Is that an artificer? It survived. Or it was born here? Does that mean there are more? It looks dormant. Is it even alive? Wait, do you hear that? Singing. I can feel... It knows. It knows what we are. And it's afraid. I understand why. Look what humans did here. I'm sorry. Wait. Wait, no, come back. It's gone. We should be going to... We're running down our oxygen. It's a long way back up. Come on. There's nothing left for us here. Actually, we're not running down our oxygen. It's stopped going down here. Actually, hold that thought. Let me do a scan over here first, just to double check there's nothing else. No, okay. Just wanted to check. Why do I get the feeling there's going to be a lot more of them outside now? I'm expecting something's going to happen. It can't just end with a flat note like that. I don't know. Maybe it will. Okay. Time to go. I'm beginning the ascent. So they're still out there. The Artificers. This is their planet. We owe them so much. I suppose it's your planet too. The mind being a failure, the colony destroyed. You are its last artifact, born here. And now, this is my home too. Mine and Mine's. So much left for me to do, so much to study, so much to understand. Our history here, it's ugly. It's something I don't want to be a part of. But this planet's future, maybe we can have a part in that. Renee gave everything for the truth. Some residual part of the Artificers changed her. But I hope she knows. Knows that she succeeded. This place is no longer a secret. No longer Bakhile's to control. Thank you, Renee. And thank you to you for staying with me, for guiding me. Together, I think we can make a change. Show humanity Bakhile's crimes. Make them accountable. We both carry burdens here, but past doesn't define us. Life continues here, despite everything that happened. I can find comfort in that. I think I'm going to stay. I don't have anything left out there, but here I have Mine, and I have you. And I have a purpose. Someone needs to swim these waters, to catalogue this world. When I was little, I swam every day. Would walk down to the ocean and step into it without a thought. I lost that, degree by degree, as the Earth's oceans died. But here, things could be like that again. These waters can wash all the old ways away. And together, we'll see what's left when they do. Was that it? Yep, apparently that was it. That was a little anticlimactic. I was expecting something. I was expecting like the brain to like maybe just be hanging on by a thread and you had to decide whether you wanted to kill it or let it live or something. That was... it was a little anticlimactic. But I did enjoy the game. Okay. I enjoyed that game. That was a very nice way of like presenting a game in a very different sort of way. You know, it was presenting the game using like a minimalistic UI interpretation to essentially present a game vaguely along the lines of Subnautica. Like Subnautica, you know, big, lavish 3D environments. You know, there's a whole like team of people working on it. I know the Subnautica team isn't like gigantic, but it's still a team. So, yeah, I think overall, gameplay-wise, no real complaints, you know? I mean, despite the fact this game is described as a Metroidvania, it's only in the lightest of ways. And it could have gone full Metroidvania, but I don't think they wanted to do that much backtracking. I think they understood that their gameplay system... Oh, it's backers. This was a Kickstarter game, was it? Fair enough. That doesn't surprise me. It has that sort of vibe to it. But yeah, like I think because of how long it took you to get from A to B, the idea of a backtracking system like a Metroidvania probably would have been a bit too clunky. Like it would have taken a lot. Either that, or they'd have to have designed the map in such a way to minimize backtracking quite a lot. Like there would have to have been a lot more way stations and, you know, fast travel points and all that stuff. So I understand why they didn't have much in the way of a Metroidvania, but again, I do understand why it is described as Metroidvania. There is a vague element to it in like that sense. So yeah, all told, it's a pretty decent game. I like this. It was nice, fun, very relaxing, change of pace, very different. It would be interesting to see if they decide to take this kind of, you know, idea, like this minimalistic thing, this style, and use it somewhere else. Yeah, I figured there was going to be like a post-game completion thing here. I guessed as much. And we're back to the fucking credits again. Okay, I'm going to assume that that happens when you hit 100%. Like, you know, if you haven't hit 100% beforehand, he probably says, you know, we need to finish exploring this place. Let's get back out there. And then once you hit 100%, it's a case of hitting the button and doing that. So that's fine. Yeah, okay, so if we go continue. Yeah, 100%. So I'm willing to bet, because there is one thing I didn't read. Yeah, that probably kicks in when you hit 100. So that's fine. That is what it is. Let's just... I wonder if it'll kick it off again. Maybe, maybe not. Doesn't really matter. Fair enough. So what was this? Like, what did she do to herself? Like, I feel like that's... I don't know. This was not explained. What did she do to herself that made this happen? I don't know. That is the one unexplained thing, I would say. Now the real work begins. Whatever was left of the oceanic mind, it is dead. Another failed experiment, another biological atrocity to add to humanity's list. But I don't want it to define us. Our role on this planet. We can't start fresh, I know that, but the artificers are still here, and that means we can reach them. I want to show them we are curious, we are kind, and we are able to live alongside them. There is still so much left to study here, so many questions to answer, but I'm not scared anymore. Excited to see what we can achieve in the time we have. People will come here soon enough, and when they do, I want to show them what we've found. The evidence of Mikhail's crimes, and what we need to protect. If people can see this place for what it is, a second chance, then maybe they will want to protect it too. That's what my father believed, and my mother believed. That if people could understand what they were losing, they would want to save it. Let's get to work. Yeah, so obviously because I'm like completionist nut job, I'd already hit 100% at the end. So, you know, it is what it is on that front, I suppose. But presumably, as I said, if you hadn't come back here with 100%, that probably would have kicked in once you returned with 100% completion, which I've already got, so that's fine. But yeah, so that is In Other Waters. And that's, as I say, that's a fun, nice, relaxing game. Like, you know, it only took me, what, 3.5 barely sessions? And, you know, I did do a little bit of wandering unnecessarily, so you could probably get this done in about 6 hours. 8 hours at the absolute most. Maybe 10 if you really want to take your time with it. So, you know, 6 to 8 hour game. That's pretty decent. I liked it. I enjoyed it. The graphical style, like the minimalism of it, I actually enjoyed that. I know some people, I saw some reviews, they didn't like the minimalistic style. They thought the UI was clunky. Maybe it could have been streamlined a bit. Like in such a way where you didn't have to click every single dot going down. But then that was kind of the point. You know, you were supposed to be an AI using a system it wasn't really meant to be using, you know? So I get that. I understand why people might find it clunky, but I understand why it was used, you know? So there you have it. That was In Other Waters. So yeah, that was really good fun. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.